Hey y'all, what's good? What's good? I hope you all are doing well and taking care of yourselves and all of that good stuff and whatever and whatnot. This message is going to be general, okay? We're just gonna see what is going on around your way, around you, within you, okay? Um, but yeah, so you already know what's up. If you are new here, welcome. All right. Definitely tap that subscribe button if you resonate with the video so that you can be updated with the more recent uploads as they pop up on your timeline. Okay. For those of you who have been here, thank you. I appreciate you guys. And, keep tapping that thumbs up button, leave me a comment so I can, um, you know, really pick up your energy so you guys can get good readings. If you want a thorough message for yourself, definitely go ahead and you can find that information for a personal divine message of your own in the description box below. Okay, but let's go ahead, let's get spirit um, in this message with us and see what's up. Okay, Holy Spirit of pure divine white light of the Most High God, I call you into this message. I ask that you grant me the ability to deliver clear and concise messages to the listener as you see fit. We thank you for all that you are, all that you have been, and all that you will continue to be. Amen. Okay, y'all. So let's see what is going on. I'm hearing the name Amber. I feel like that name, like, was a downloaded name that came out like in a few readings back. So you could be, a subscriber, and so I'm just really picking up on your energy, or just whoever you dealing with name is Amber, okay, and I'm really picking up on that person's energy, or just yours. Okay. I feel some of you guys are in this space of really focusing on and trying to tap into what your purpose is. Some of you guys are already walking along that journey, along that path of what like you're already operating your purpose. Okay. And so, obviously you would more so know what that is for you than I do. However, I will say some of you guys are definitely like you're in business. You could be a teacher. Some of you guys could be florists, or like, and also let me be clear, this could be something that these are things that maybe, if you're someone who's still trying to figure it out, maybe these are things that interest you or hobbies that you already have, and so these things would be beneficial for you to start, and maybe you'll find your way, into your purpose with it. Also, I did not throw that disclaimer out there, but I do have a child, honey, and honey, he be going through some things and doing his own thing in the background. Okay. Um. Now I am getting energy of the Wiz, like in the Yellow Brick Road, or just the Wizard of Oz. It don't have to be the Wiz. It could be either or. So the names Dorothy could be significant. A lion could be like your spirit animal. Um, Maybe something dealing with like 10 could be significant for you, and maybe Halloween's like, like your favorite holiday. Maybe you put scarecrows, you make scarecrows, you put scarecrows out in your yard. Even the raven could be significant for you as well. Okay, but there's something going on with, like, in alignment with you and your purpose as it pertains to following the yellow brick road, and that literally could just be what it is, right? It's like you got to ease on down the road. For those of you who are, you're working on it, you're headed towards it if you're not already in it, and so you just got to take your time and ease on down the road. Don't feel like you're rushed. Don't feel like you have to just, oh my gosh, what is my purpose? And you're just feeling, like you don't have a purpose. But I feel like your intuition is actually going to really take you into whatever your purpose is. Now, granted, for many of you, your intuition could be a big part of your purpose. So, for those of you who like many others on like YouTube or whatever platform. You could be, some type of spiritual advisor, tarot reader, energy reader, whatever, right? You could already do work in this specific field, and so obviously in this field, you you are more than likely empathic. You have numerous different, if not just one, but numerous different um, abilities that you tap into, as well as with your intuition that really helps you execute your job, and really move within your purpose. Okay. um the number 38, 42, and 4 could be significant for you. Okay. March 8th, August 3rd, April 2nd, February 4th, or just the month of April could be significant for you. But hold on, y'all. Let me. Uh, okay. Um, yeah. So, like, your intuition is really pretty much the doorway for you to work within your purpose. For some of you guys, your intuition is going to take you global, or whatever you do, it's going to have some type of global impact. Okay. For many of you, your crown chakra has been initiated, or is being initiated at this time. Or basically, once it's initiated, like, you'll be literally moving in your purpose. Whoever you are, when you tap into your intuition, you find yourself in a beautiful space of just joy and happiness, and just high vibration, really good energy.
No.
Some of you guys could enjoy like sun gazing, or watching sunsets, or watching the sun rise in the morning, things like that. But I feel like you've probably been bored, and that's what's been making you feel like it's like, man, I gotta find my purpose, because for whatever reason, like so you could be already working a job, right? But you're just bored. You're tired of the job. You irritated with the people there. You don't like the work. You're tired of waking up and clocking in to whatever this place is. Um, or just whatever it is, but you just don't like it. It's boring to you. Like, your brain isn't feeling stimulated, and you're like, man, I need something that I enjoy, so that I don't feel like I'm working. Something that I can do so that I can, um, you know, aid in the collective in some way, shape, or form, so that I can have impact, so that I can create a legacy for myself. For many of you, you guys are spiritual teachers, you are spiritual guides, and that is why you are so bored, because it's like you feel like you're in a box. You're like, oh my gosh, I go to this job and it has nothing to do with making me feel better, making others feel better, giving others the um, information that they need. Also, like, when you tap into your intuition, it's like you feel like you are catering to your inner child. Um, you can have somebody around you that's very they're like, so okay, some of y'all are already moving within your purpose, and you have like family or friends, or so-called friends or ex-friends at this point, because you could have had to cut them off, but people who just were very like negative about what you chose to do within your purpose. Like these people basically could feel intimidated by your intuition. They could, so this is really giving me the energy of like, whoever you are, you could be definitely some type of spiritual advisor. Okay. So I'm definitely hearing like, people saying like, oh, she over there doing that witchcraft, like people like your family, your elders and stuff, like they just don't get it, and like they're really judging you, and um honey, they look going to the pastor, talking about the pastor pray for such and such because they over there, doing that wicked stuff, and I just don't understand. And child, they look, honey. And I get it because they just don't get it. And that's okay as long as you get what you got going on and you are tapped into your higher self. And look, you not out here really on no BS. You out here really wanting to assist the collective. Like, you can't really, you just gotta, remove yourself from certain people. Because that's the thing for me when it comes to that type of situation. Like, it's like, if you love me, then you have to unconditionally love me. Especially like if you telling me you like my family, like that means you have to unconditionally love me, which means that you don't put conditions on how I need to be, when I need to be, where I need to be, who I need to be for you to love me genuinely, right? Which means if you don't agree with my spiritual beliefs, or if I'm not falling in line with what you believe, that it's okay for you to condemn me, or that you judge me and love me any less just because I've come into a different knowledge than you, or in a different space of my journey of spirituality than you, right? Because who are they to tell you how to go about your own personal journey with tapping into who God is for you? Like, a lot of people have really just been comfortable in, oh well, this is who God is, and this is what God says, and this is the book, and that's just that, and we're not gonna like. And I look, no disrespect to any, what I'm saying, anybody, okay? Because me personally, I came up from a Baptist I said Baptist from a Baptist background, as well as I ended up transitioning to a Christian background, right? But the thing is regardless of what you were conditioned into, programmed into, people come to a space where they have to, come into their own knowing of who God is, right? And a lot of times, if you seek it, you shall find, right? And so many people come into, especially from certain experiences and praying or just whatever they do, come into their own inner and understanding of who God is for them based on, just certain situations, right? And so I just feel like when so-called family and friends do that, it's like, do you really love me, or you love who you want me to be in order for you to love me? You know what I'm saying? And it just shows you that people are very like, it's like people just are okay with being in the box, even though they may know, like some people come into the knowledge of, like, oh well, while the Bible is very significant, so I really personally don't take anything from the Bible. It's very significant. There's a lot of things in it that are very valid. There's a lot of things in it that I have personally been shown, experiences I have personally experienced that are quite similar in my in my own way, and modernized or whatever. But there's also a lot of things that have been input into the Bible to enslave the masses, right? To keep people feeling limited, okay? To make people feel as though they are not worthy. And then many things were taken out, you know what I'm saying? Out of the Bible, right? Which were very significant parts of the Bible. Okay, so and significant, I mean so much so that it would really truly reveal who God is. You know what I'm saying? And so, um, it just, yeah, I honey, obviously I needed to get into that because I don't know, somebody probably feel the same way, or I just needed to be expressed for me or whatever. Because I really just was saying all that to say, you're on your personal journey, and when you are tapping into what that is for you, it's like you tapping into your intuition, it really lights up your inner child. You know what I'm saying? I definitely feel like some of you guys could just be having an awakening. Um, or you just, you've already had it, and so now you're in this space of really like, okay, so this is my path, this is what I need to be doing, this is how I can, start on that journey. Um, things of that nature. But hold on, y'all. Let's see. Y'all got some people that's like really adamant about wanting you to do it their way, wanting you to serve God their way, telling you no, you're not doing things right. Just one. And some, okay, like some of y'all have people who feel like not only do they, obviously stated, which is typical for most people who know that have started on a spiritual journey, that people call you crazy and all that stuff, honey. Meanwhile, we could call them the same, right? Because like, well, you crazy because you the one that want to just basically believe what people tell you, and you ain't did no type of research. Meanwhile, it's like we tend to dig more. We tend to ask more questions. We tend, like, it's like a lot of people who are, they like, oh no, don't question God, and it's like, no, the people who are the chosen ones tend to question God, and not in a sense of like, being disrespectful, but just to question God to get more answers. You know what I'm saying? But it's like these people, they feel like some of y'all may have had like a very big imagination as a child. You may used to have an imaginary friend, or you probably used to, like, you were just very special in the sense of when you, like, some of y'all were even possibly only children, or even if you had brothers and sisters, maybe you tend to be the one who, like, you came up with the ideas of what to do when y'all was playing, or you tend to kind of be to yourself aside from the brothers and sisters, right? But you just had a vast imagination. So, example, say you a kid, you acting like you driving a car, right? And you're like little, I don't know, a random age. I'm gonna say you 5, okay? And maybe you did stuff like you would get a bunch of your dolls or your little wrestling men or whatever, dinosaurs, whatever, and you would put them all behind you. How it'll be seated in a car, and say like you had like your couch pillows and stuff behind you, like them was the seats, and you propped up your little uh, animals or stuffed animals or whatever you had, and then you had like something, you acted like it was your wheel and you was driving. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just had a vast imagination as a child, and you really were creative. And so it's like, now that you're older, maybe your family's talking about stuff like that. Yeah, they've been doing weird stuff since they was a kid, and I mean, even though to me that's not weird, but I don't know, but it's just something there about your imagination as well. um and also, I feel like those of you who, like, you are in this, like, on this journey of figuring out your purpose, use your imagination and see how that can advance you, and really tap into um you know tap into your purpose. No, I feel like some of you guys, yeah, you guys have been having some issues with like family and friends because they were just very low vibrational. They were very negative. No. But I feel as though like you are coming into new creative ideas. These ideas could be what turns into your purpose. Okay. Be careful what you're doing. But you got some new ideas that's coming in for you. No. Yeah, some of y'all really like. Yeah. I'm gonna say this: some of y'all have people in your family or friend group that y'all really need to release, or maybe, like I say, maybe y'all already did, because y'all realize that these people were just wanting to be distractions. So, example: say you literally told like a friend, maybe I was talking on the phone, and he was like, "Okay, girl, well, I gotta, get back to, I gotta focus. I'm working on some stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get into that, right? So you literally just express and explain to this person, like, I need to focus, basically, right? This person turns around, starts sending you all kinds of texts, memes, IG videos, all this stuff. So you got all these notifications coming in. It's just like they just like are intentionally trying to distract you. Now, granted, I will say that I feel like it's more like the spirit, right? It's not necessarily. Not only wrong. Some of these people could just intentionally be on some like trying to hate because they don't want to see you progress, and they don't. Some of them they may or may not know what you're working on, but their goal is like, no, I don't want you to do better than me or do more than me or leave me behind because you excel, because you're focused, right? I want you to keep being distracted like I am, right? So start paying attention to that for some of you guys. Like, if you haven't already noticed something like that, that could be a possibility when it comes to like certain people around you, and that could just be your sign that, it don't mean necessarily that you have to cut them off. Now, if you start noticing other things, and hey, you just gotta do what you gotta do to make sure that you're focused, to make sure that you accomplish your goals. Okay, maybe it means you just got to kind of temporarily draw yourself back from them. You know what I'm saying? Whether you express it to them or not. I mean, there's always ways to express yourself without being a bitch. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you just literally let them know, like, even in a situation like what I just expressed, like, when you talk back to the person, you can be like, so, I literally had just talked to you and I told you I was basically trying to focus. So why would you keep sending me out in pictures and stuff? You know what I'm saying? And you'd be like, so due to that, like, when I say I gotta focus, I mean I gotta focus. So either I'm gonna start putting my phone on D&D, or I'm gonna block you until I'm, done with what I need to focus on, or I just won't be talking to you for a while because obviously you don't have a respect for me when I literally tell you that I mean what I say when I say, like, I need to focus. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I just feel like, you know, I don't know. I just feel like whoever, like, it's certain energies around you that, like, when you're around these energies, these people, like, kind of make you unproductive. Because, like, some of y'all could kind of give in, and not really that you're, like, it's just like you're not really even acknowledging it. It's like, because, some of y'all, you could tell that person, oh, yeah, I'm about to focus, da 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 da. You start working on whatever you're working on. They send you something. You open your phone. You start looking at it. You watching stuff. Next thing you know, you scrolling on your phone, and you totally done got off track of the fact that you were supposed to be working on your whatever, right? Some of these people also want you to miss out on certain opportunities as well. So y'all just got to be mindful of that. Start paying attention to those types of things, okay? Yeah. Some of y'all are very focused. And so this could be y'all where, like, y'all putting y'all foot down and y'all letting people know, or y'all have been just putting your phone on D&D, blocking certain people. Y'all done cut certain people off. Y'all ain't been talking to them because you are in a space of, like, I want to grow. I want to learn. Like, there's something that I'm working on that I really want to master for myself. And I feel like a lot of you guys are like, it's like you're working along with spirit to accomplish this goal, whatever it is that you are aiming towards. And y'all taking your time. So that's a good thing. That's why it goes back to what I was telling y'all about, like, ease on down the road. You know what I'm saying? Take your time. You don't have to feel rushed. You don't have to feel like oh my gosh, like I gotta make $1 million tomorrow. Now, don't get me wrong. Like, if that's the lane you already in, you feel me? Like, you already know, like, that's a goal that you've reached before, or whatever. Then so be it. But I'm talking to if you a person who, I don't know, just don't let nobody rush you. Because you could have somebody that's kind of like around you, that it could be like a mentor, or just somebody that does actually want to see you win, right? But they could be kind of trying to like pressure you and like rush you to your goal. And it's like, I get it that you want me to succeed, and I appreciate that, but I still have to, like, if I want to learn my lessons, if I want to really process what I'm doing and whatever, and whatever. It's like, I have to do it in my timing. I can't be rushing just because, oh, you want this for me this bad. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I want this for me this bad too, but I have to take my time with it so I can make sure that I'm not missing those steps and I'm getting it together. You also gotta watch out for somebody around you that could be. Now hold on. Some of y'all could be like really trying to be strategic when it comes to your purpose. Like you just really trying to sit down and figure it out, you know? And I love that for you. Like take your time. You'll get it. It's gonna come together, okay? But I was gonna say, some of y'all gotta just be mindful of who's around you. You can have some people who don't share any of your ideas with anybody. I know you may care a lot about your friends and you get excited about certain things and you want to share like, oh yeah, so this is my new project and I'm about to do this and that, but just keep some things to yourself at this time, okay? And I got a feeling that somebody's intuition has already been telling them that because you have somebody around you who like they don't feel like they have creative ideas of their own. They see that you are very creative. They see that you come up with your own stuff. They see that you're like stylish or um, you're just very intelligent, and for whatever reason they don't feel that way about themselves. So whoever this person is, it's kind of like they want to watch your moves so they can emulate them or so that they can steal any ideas that you haven't already done. So example, say you are a content creator of some sort, right? Say you make TikTok videos or you're a comedian or whatever, right? It's like don't share none of your new fresh jokes that ain't nobody ever heard with them, because baby they're gonna be trying to rush and beat you to the point and hurry up and drop the comedy line, right? If you're a content creator, you got a skit and you like, oh, ain't nobody ever did this. I'm about to go ahead and I'm about to do this and I'm gonna do that and I'm gonna dress like this and I'm gonna wear this and I'm gonna wear that and then I'm gonna ha 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 and it's gonna be the pun and whatever, right? Don't share that with nobody, because you got somebody around you who like they're literally wanting to know your next move so that they can like jump on it, because whoever you are, maybe you've already went viral numerous times or at least once, and they're like, no, I need to go viral too, like, or maybe you make a lot of money offline, and this person's like tired of that, and maybe they're not really winning on that level. So it's like, nah, bump that. Like, I'm about to steal this person's idea. I'm about to get the bag. I'm about to go viral. I'm about to be the one who everybody thinks is funny, whatever. But just be mindful of that, y'all. Okay. Yeah, because you got some people who definitely, yeah, somebody's very like they want to they want to be your competition so bad. And granted, I mean, hey, they could be. Okay, so this could be your competition, and they're just really like, I'm really getting an energy of, and I hate to say it, but I'm getting an energy of, okay, so this is just an example. It does not have to be these people, but it's just to give y'all an example for those of you, like, you don't even got to be in this industry, but it just gives you an idea. So, you know how, like, for those of you who are familiar with these people, you have, like, um, first names come to my mind, Tony Baker, you have Kerwin Claiborne, you have, oh my gosh, why am I drawing a name on his, a blank on his name? Lord, forgive me, because he cracks me up. Oh my gosh, what's the other gentleman's name? And I literally, that's crazy. I want to say his name is Tony too. Oh my gosh, y'all, it's pissing me off because I know his name. I crack up all the time in his damn videos. Um, I feel like his name is Tony, but anyway, he's a dude that I always do to like. He real goofy. He be like, or whatever. I can't even, let me quit. But he always like wear the little wigs. He act like he a Target clerk or whatever. Be ringing up the lady and the kid, and yeah. Anyway, yeah. But my point is, all of these people do like little skits, or there's times where they do voiceovers of different videos, and they're hilarious, right? And I'm saying, so it would just be kind of similar to like, say all of them, say their followers all send them the same video, right? And say like maybe both, like two of them would be cool and they communicate, you know what I'm saying? They end up telling like, yeah, man, you know, all these people keep sending me this one video, and the other one's like, man, yeah, everybody keeps sending me that video too, man. I was trying to think of what I was gonna say on the thing, and one of them, so say it's like these, say like one is Tony Baker, the other one's like Kerwin Claiborne, right? And say Tony's the one, you know, he's got a creative idea, and he just, you know, shares with Kerwin, because he ain't really thinking like, oh yeah, you gonna steal my, you know what I'm saying, my joke or whatever. So he tell Kerwin like, yeah, I think on this one I'm a boop boop boop, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna just make it like that type of scenario. And Kerwin's like, yeah, man, that's a good one. That's gonna be funny. Yeah, everybody gonna really like that. Meanwhile, as soon as Tony shares that and say they was on the phone, they get off the phone, man. Kerwin is gearing up to do that sketch. You know what I'm saying? And he hurry up and he drops it. And now Tony's looking like, what the heck? Like, I literally just told you that's what I was about to do. So you really just going, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'm just getting some type of energy where somebody wants to beat you to the punch with something. They want, like, they are very adamant about being better than you, or I don't know, like they're just your rivals. Like there's some type of tension between y'all or whatever. And you might feel it, but you not on that because you just trying to be cool. You just, you know what I'm saying? You doing your own thing. You're not really thinking of the person on that with you, you know what I'm saying? But I do feel for some of y'all, if you've been really going through like some type of just feeling like you lacking or going through some type of issues money wise, like you don't have to worry because whatever you got going on, whatever ideas you're working on that you're about to put out, or about to do, like I said, don't share it with anybody because these are things that are about to really, really bring you in some good money. Okay, you about to just like your whole situation about to change. So if you was feeling so for some of y'all, I'm getting to, if you got something going on with your credit, like your student loans or something, some of y'all student loans are, you about to get a like email or a letter in the mail that your loans have been forgiven. Some of y'all are actually about to, like, say y'all already received that communication. Some of y'all are actually about to receive like a check from, like, for those of you who have actually made payments on your student loans, you're about to receive a check for the recoupment of your funds that you paid into that loan. Okay, because they've forgiven all of your funds. So I mean, they've forgiven all of your loans. So everything that you paid into it will now return to you. Okay, so that's dope. I know a lot of y'all are really, really excited about that. So you know, you have something to celebrate here real soon. So just hang in there, okay, y'all. I hope that this message was helpful for you guys, and I will be back to drop another message for you soon. All right, love you. See ya.